Oh, excellent. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's a nice view. Whoa, look at those mountains. Yeah. Life can't get any better. Morning, chaps. Well, we just packed up from our little campsite. And, yeah, that's the river down there. But there's no river there at the moment. But, yeah, can imagine what it would be like. It can go really, really high. I know, we had a really nice night last night. Very peaceful, had a nice fire. Alright, let's attack that bugger. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Hey, we're between two towns, big towns, and there's all this farmland and hills, and we thought, oh, there's got to be somewhere here, you know, to camp. There's plenty of places. Yeah, so today we're heading to the beginning of the Tizi test, and we're expecting it to be very snowy, be surrounded by snow. We don't know if we're going to be camping again. So last night was the third day in a row. We're starting to smell a bit. Oh, excellent! Oh, it's nice to be back on the road. How much clothing should you wear before you start on the bike? Hard to tell. A few minutes ago we were roasting. As soon as you start moving, you definitely cool down a bit. I don't know if you can notice ahead. You got some mountains lower down, but look at the ones above the clouds. Bloody hell, that's high. That's where we're heading. Yeah. There's loads of garages here. It's full of mopeds and pushbikes in Morocco, and what we found fascinating, I wish I caught some footage, but there were so many vans, you know, like your Ford Transit type vans, you know, the long wheelbase ones, and they were full of bike parts, push bikes, bloody anything metal. And sometimes they were, well, most of the time they had roof racks, and they were absolutely stacked, some ridiculously back 2 meters high, full of metal. Absolutely crazy. And yeah, no wonder you got lots of mechanic shops, because they're putting these bikes together. Very resourceful people. Out of Aoulouz, and find the Tizi test route over the high Atlas mountains towards Marrakech. Seems rather beautiful countryside. Bit of a contrast from yesterday when there were no trees. Very rarely any greenery unless it was cultivated, but quite barren in places between Tizi and yeah, whatever it was. Looks like it'd be a very enjoyable trip. Oh, looks lovely and green around here. I think the people got it good here. It's beautiful. Really, really nice. Well, my guess is all these fields are crocus fields. So they need a lot of pickers when the time's right. So, what's this place called? Oh god, it's a long word. No, it's not. Ouzioua. Work out. I ain't even gonna attempt to pronounce that one. Smiley faces around here, especially the ladies. Ah, it's market day. Oh, when you see pictures of India, doesn't this remind you of India? This type of thing? There's a guy in front there. If you can see, he's quite fully loaded. So you don't need a GS 1250 to travel around Morocco. He's on a moped. And he's got more luggage than me and Helen put together. And he's doing a fair decent speed as well around here. Well, I've made a bit of a boo-boo, but not a navigation error, because I was following my red line, the route that I planned before we come away. Bonjour! But in that direction over there is, in the last episode, we were trying to come across this mountain range through here to get onto the Tizi, but it was the muddy section where the road ended that we, I don't know, maybe it was about 15-20 kilometers of mud probably, and so we turned around and we thought it was too risky. So, but if it was okay, we would have come across those mountains over that reservoir that's being built and come through here, because in the book by Tony Scott, MH7, his route, this is what meant to be quite attractive. Well, this end is very attractive, as you've just seen. But anyway, so we got to head back, but we're not too disappointed because we wouldn't have seen this area, and it's been rather attractive. So yeah, bit of waste of time, but yeah. So I was surprised not to see a sign saying Tizi test, but there was a very good reason why, because it wasn't. Okay, so you got Marrakech, 170 kilometers. The Tizi test starts in 36. Yeah. Well, we're nowhere near the Tizi test road yet, but it's looking lovely already. must be British, she's on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, look, we're on the Tizi test, and see the weight on that van? It's no wonder he's going slow. That's an example. He would have come off the ferry from possibly, oh no, he's coming up from a different direction, so no, I got that wrong. But anyway, there'd be loads and loads and loads and loads of vans like that, full of stuff. Coming off the ferries. Oh, look at that! That's a nice view. La Belle View. Yeah. So we come up all those tracks already. What a place to have a cafe, eh? Oh. Whoa, look at those mountains. Yeah. This is such a wonderful route. It's not off-road, but nice and windy. Constantly climbing, fantastic views. I'm glad we're here. Wow! Goats everywhere. Hey, oh, what a nice place. Oh, that's lovely. Limestone, or what was it? Oops. Beautiful with the trees. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, where are we now? We are about 2,100 meters, and there's a little shop here selling pottery and bits and pieces. Yeah, cool. And there's a cafe, and I'm just gonna walk up to the top. Bonjour! Ça va? Don't know what I'm saying, I'm just repeating what they're saying. But, oh wow, it's a nice little home. Let's have a little... Sorry, I've still got my helmet on. So, there is actually better places with better views, but we thought, oh no, this looks nice. We'll stop here for a cup of coffee. And, yeah, well, for the first time, we're going to be dropping down the Tizi. I mean, there might be some elevations going up and down, but yeah. Oh, this is a nice little area because they try and do a bit of gardening as well. That's obviously the cafe owner's home. Yeah, nice little spot. Nice little spot. wonderful. Isn't it nice to have snow on the mountains, on the mountain tops? It just makes it look like it's higher. Oh wow, look at those houses over there. What a place to live. So it's getting close to 4 o'clock, and me and Helen, if we get the opportunity to find a nice place to camp, then we will stop for the night. It's not about the distance being covered, we're in no rush. Just enjoy, chill out. And at the moment we've got plenty of time, and it'd just be nice to find a place to camp with a nice view. It won't be easy in the mountains, because any little spot that's useful land tends to be used in some way. Very valuable flat ground. Anyway, if we end up going down to the bottom of the Tizi test, then that's what we'll have to do. It'd be lovely to stop here. It'd be awesome to, anywhere around here, yeah? Well guys, we have found the most perfect camping spot for the night. Me and Helen's so happy, and I'll show you around. Alright, we're going to spend a couple of nights here because we're going to it looks so stunning here. We're going to do a hike or two tomorrow, and yeah, it's absolutely superb. Again, I have Helen, the wonderful Helen, to set up camp, collect the timber and make a fire for later, while I sit in the sun in this beautiful scenery and do some editing of some of the videos that we've been taking. Life can't get any better.